Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You girl.
Don't be making fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
Get up, Mike. Get up off me.
We ain't going for it. We staying in our era. We going with the G. We work on cars. You know what I'm saying? We change all. We do all the real man shit. You feel me? We ain't influenced by nothing else.
The James Harden.
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even when I see certain it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say it.
See the comment.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying? See how.
Slim Thug just slipped up and blasted out the very name Lil Baby has been hiding for years. And he did it with a grin that said it all. Forget all the whispers about random DL hookups. Slim didn't play it safe. He looked right into the camera, smirked like he was sitting on gold, and dropped a bomb that left everyone gasping. According to him, Lil Baby's not the street-tough superstar people think. It all ties back to an alleged secret fling with powerful music executive Mike Rubin. You can literally see the exact second Slim delivered the shot, and the satisfaction on his face made it clear. He knew he was stirring up chaos.
Business, or what's the reason why you made sure in the world of tattoos you don't have any?
That was really my only reason, like, for being younger. Like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn. Everybody like this now, then.
Now Lil Baby isn't letting this slide one bit. He's been going off, snapping on anyone speaking on his name, lashing out at people for not minding their business, and even warning that if he crosses paths with Slim, it won't end pretty. Fans are split, wondering if this just shattered his whole street soldier image, or if Lil Baby's about to prove he's exactly who he claims to be. Because if Slim Thug's explosive allegations are even halfway true, then Mike Rubin might not just be a friend in Lil Baby's corner. He could be the secret engine behind his whole career. That would mean the sugar daddy whispers floating online for years weren't just gossip. They might have been receipts hiding in plain sight. Now Lil Baby has built his image on ignoring internet talk, brushing off rumors like they don't matter. But Slim's video hit a nerve too deep to ignore. This time he snapped. He jumped on IG stories and dropped a chilling line. Dudes love talking until ish gets real. Then what? And just like that, it disappeared. But not before the gossip blogs swooped in, grabbed their screenshots, and plastered it across every platform imaginable. The post wasn't long, but the timing said everything. It was a direct shot. Fans instantly turned into detectives. At first, a few tried to act like it was vague, like Baby could have been talking about anyone. But the real ones? They knew right away. It had to be Slim Thug. From there, the internet went wild, dissecting every comment, old post, and shady-like between the two. Slim had already been throwing subliminals Lil Baby's way for months, and now Baby's reaction confirmed it. Enough was enough. This wasn't just rap smoke anymore. This was personal, and the whole world was watching it unfold like a live soap opera.
When that picture came out, I literally made Mike Rubin go to his security camera in his house, go to the footage and get the whole time, but I just never, I ain't even gonna post that shit on the internet. I'm just like, that shit. You feel me? Like.
So here's what really sent Slim Thug over the edge. It wasn't just random rumors, it was Lil Baby's outfit during a recent performance that had everybody whispering. The second Slim saw Baby hit the stage showing off his thighs, rocking a flashy getup, it was like a switch flipped. In Slim's eyes, that was the proof he'd been waiting on. That Lil Baby wasn't just a star, but allegedly a sugar baby being boosted by powerful men like Mike Rubin. For anyone who missed the moment, the look was unforgettable. Lil Baby stepped out in a tight little tank top, matching shorts, and even topped it all off with a bright pink belt. The outfit instantly went viral, with with fans laughing, clowning, and turning their old conspiracies into full-blown claims about Baby's sexuality. And once Slim caught wind, he pounced. He didn't hold back either. He hopped online looking furious, brows furrowed, voice sharp, and straight up declared Lil Baby was a girl for dressing that way.
Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You girls. You is all the way girls, man. Following y'all favorite rappers. D-Ray Davis, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's in the flu in my era. I'ma just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better put your towel tee on or something, man. Before y'all be doing all this other. Y'all turning all the way to girls. What the like? Even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like, I don't know what happened.
Slim said Baby's look was everything wrong with hip-hop today, and you could practically feel the disgust dripping through the screen when he ranted. He made sure it wasn't some playful jab. He wanted the whole world to know how he felt. And Slim wasn't done yet. In the middle of trashing Baby, he even threw shots at Young Jock, mocking his cropped sweater fit from a recent show, belly out and all. Slim made it clear he had zero patience for what he called feminine fashion creeping into rap, and he was ready to scorch anyone who dared to try it. Slim wanted everyone to know this wasn't just about clothes. It was deeper than fashion. To him, Lil Baby's outfits were the mask covering up something much bigger. And when fans started digging, what they uncovered made Slim's accusations look less like gossip and more like receipts. The internet dragged up an old photo that suddenly looked way different with fresh eyes. In it, Lil Baby and Mike Rubin weren't just casually hanging out. They were practically locked together. The body language, the closeness, the way Baby was smiling. It gave people way more than just friends vibes.
Even the whole Mike Rubin thing.
I was just gonna say.
Like,
I was just about to say.
Bruh, I don't play with niggas, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on no funny weird shit. You feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman up. And Mike's happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there, we start down there. Bam, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam your ass on the neck. I break your neck in this. But we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand how I understand. Like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that. Right. Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in the party.
Right.
What once seemed like a harmless group flick now looked like a scene straight out of a love story caught on camera. And then, right on cue, 50 Cent swooped in like he always does, reposting the photo with a shady caption basically saying, "What the F is this?" That single move from 50 blew the whole thing wide open. Fans went wild, dragging up old clips, comments, and moments to prove what's been whispered for years. That Lil Baby's bond with Rubin might have gone far beyond business dinners and industry deals. Suddenly, every picture of the two together wasn't just a selfie, it was evidence. People started combing through angles, zooming in on hugs, reading into every smirk like they were cracking some Hollywood code. One photo in particular had fans absolutely convinced they had nailed it, the final piece of proof they'd been searching for. And that's when the conversation turned to Mike Rubin himself. Because Rubin isn't just some random rich guy tagging along with rappers. He's a real power broker, a certified shot caller whose influence stretches deep across hip-hop and beyond. Most people only recognize Mike Rubin as a big-time music executive, but insiders know he's been tied to some shady backroom dealings for years, especially ones whispered to involve other men.
Lil Baby's ass. He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby has slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami, and I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird.
His name has been linked more than once to those infamous all-white parties that Diddy used to throw. And if you know about those parties, then you already know the kind of rumors that swirl around them. But lately, Rubin's focus seems locked on one person in particular, Lil Baby. Fans can't help but notice that wherever Baby pops up, Rubin isn't far behind. Courtside at NBA games, Rubin's right there. On private jets and island trips, Rubin's grinning in the background, billionaire mixers and VIP after parties. Somehow Rubin's always in the frame. It's gotten to the point where people are saying his fingerprints are stamped all over Lil Baby's lifestyle. And here's where it gets messier. People don't think Rubin is just some money man investing in Baby's career. They believe he's the quiet hand behind some of the strange changes fans have seen in Baby recently.
He kept touching me. Like, I get it. You know, you got a lot of people that's just a setup situation. But it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like, it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man?
That's exactly why Slim Thug's comments hit so hard. He wasn't just clowning outfits, he was exposing ties that fans already suspected. Remember that viral clip Slim had so much smoke for? Everyone was laughing about the short shorts and pink belt, but fans with sharp eyes spotted something else. The brand new tattoos covering Baby's thighs. They read 90s Baby. On anyone else, maybe it's just ink. But on Lil Baby, in that moment, paired with all these swirling rumors, it looked like a secret message waiting to be decoded. Normally, a tattoo like that wouldn't even raise eyebrows, but on Lil Baby, it was like a flashing neon billboard. For years, he built his whole image around being the rapper with no tattoos.
And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly.
He even sat down in an interview explaining why, saying he didn't want ink because it would make him look ghetto, which could hurt him later when he tried stepping away from music. It sounded calculated, professional, and believable. So why the sudden switch? Why go from zero ink to suddenly blasting huge 90s Baby tattoos across both thighs and another massive piece running down his leg that reads CBFW? Fans weren't buying the idea that it was just a random choice. The second that performance clip hit the internet, people froze the frames, zoomed in, cropped screenshots, and reposted them everywhere with wild captions. Theories started flying left and right. Some were saying it wasn't just body art, it was branding, a mark, a tag, a message that Lil Baby wasn't just living large on his own, but allegedly stamped as Michael Rubin's personal boy toy. That's when things started spiraling out of control online. The comments got messier, the jokes got sharper, and the whispers started sounding more like accusations. And in the middle of all that noise, Lil Baby realized the narrative was slipping away fast. He had no choice. If he didn't step in and address those rumors, the internet was going to do it for him. But instead of shutting down the rumors, Lil Baby's so-called explanations only made the whispers scream louder. That's when fans switched gears and started digging into his love life. And what they uncovered made the tattoos look like child's play compared to the secrets they believed were hiding in plain sight. At first, Baby tried brushing everything off, swearing there was nothing shady between him and Michael Rubin. That infamous photo of them wrapped up. He claimed it wasn't what it looked like at all, that they were just play wrestling and someone snapped it at the wrong time. To make it sound even more believable, he went on Lil Yachty's podcast and bragged about having security footage that could clear everything up. But here's the catch, he never released it. And in the eyes of the internet, having receipts but refusing to drop them is basically the same thing as confessing. And just when people thought it couldn't get messier, his baby mama Jada Waita stepped into the chat, and she didn't hold back. According to Jada, she walked away from their relationship not because of random drama, but because she kept trying to make it work and finally had to accept Lil Baby's true color. She didn't go into deep detail, but the way she worded it set the internet on fire. Fans instantly connected the dots, speculating that the true color she hinted at wasn't about arguments or cheating with women at all. It was about Baby's alleged hidden relationship with Michael Rubin. The whispers turned into full-blown suspicion after Instagram model Teresa Levy dropped a bomb on a podcast. She claimed she once hooked up with Lil Baby, and that during their encounter, he did certain things that made her believe he was bisexual. She didn't go into graphic detail, but the way she dropped those subtle hints was enough to send fans into a frenzy. But what came next pushed the sugar daddy chatter straight out of rumor territory and into something people started calling receipts. Because while folks have been side-eyeing Michael Rubin's role in Baby's life for years, One story in particular sent everything over the edge, the infamous gambling confession. For those who missed it, Lil Baby once admitted that he blew over $9 million in just 2 days during a reckless gambling spree. That number alone had jaws dropping, but the real kicker was what happened afterward. According to Baby himself, when things started spiraling, it wasn't his team, his label, or his family who stepped in. It was Michael Rubin. Allegedly, Rubin personally picked up the phone, called the casinos, and got Baby banned from gambling to stop him from losing it all. That one detail made fans feel like the puzzle pieces were clicking together. To them, Rubin wasn't just a mentor or a friend. He was moving like someone with deep personal stakes in Baby's life, maybe even control. And suddenly those sugar daddy rumors weren't just jokes anymore. They were starting to sound like the truth. At first, Lil Baby's gambling story sounded like a simple case of a rich friend stepping in to save him from himself. But once those other receipts started surfacing, people began looking at it differently. To them, Michael Rubin wasn't protecting a buddy. He was protecting an investment, making sure Baby didn't blow up the wrong way and embarrass him in public. And of course, fans couldn't resist comparing this whole dynamic to the infamous relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis. If you know how that situation ended, then you understand exactly why people are side-eyeing Baby's future, wondering if he's walking down the same dangerous road. The only mystery left is, who's really pulling the strings here? Because while Slim Thug continues firing off subliminals, reposting old clips, and daring Baby to finally say his name out loud, Lil Baby's reaction has been the complete opposite. After all the threats, the angry posts, and the fiery rants, he's gone silent. No IG stories, no tweets, no interviews, nothing. And in this game, silence speaks louder than words. It usually means one of two things. You're plotting a major move behind the scenes, or you've run out of things to say. The problem for Baby is, the longer he stays quiet while Slim keeps pressing and Rubin's name keeps trending, the guiltier it makes him look. Now the internet's buzzing with one burning question. Is Lil Baby keeping quiet to protect his image, or to protect Michael Rubin? Because if Slim Thug drops even one more damning receipt, this might not stay whispers and IG shade anymore. It could explode into the kind of expose that doesn't just shake reputations, it ends entire careers. And while you're here, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next drop of piping hot tea. Share this with your friends, keep the conversation going, and I'll see you on the next one.